Hi, Mark with Clear Lake Living. Thank you for joining me. I'm being joined again today by Joe Duffin from Landmark Home Warranties.
Thanks for having me, Mark.
You are welcome. I've really loved the last video. I hope everybody's getting some good information out of those. All right, so what I wanted to talk about, so there are, if you've done an internet search, there are a lot of home warranty companies out there. So there's different companies, there's different policies, there's different optional coverage. So what I want to do is just kind of find out from Joe, where do you start and kind of where can you go from there?
All right, yeah, there's a lot of places you can, because in general, every policy is typically going to include, your heating and AC systems, electrical, plumbing, and usually your base appliances, kitchen appliances. So that's the dishwasher, the disposal, the oven range, and if a microwave is built in, that's usually covered as well. A freestanding one isn't. But,
Got it.
Those are the base appliances. You can add in other appliances like refrigerator, washer, dryer. Those are optional that you can always add into different plans. Usually, if you're adding those into the normal plan, they usually give you discounts on them as well.
Okay, got it.
But there's other things you want to look at too. So if your property has a swimming pool, and what about the pump and things along those lines that can go out there? You can get optional coverage on a swimming pool.
So pool heaters, those can get kind of pricey as well.
They can, so that's a good idea if you want the extra coverage on those. You also want to think about and need to look at, is the property on a septic system?
Okay.
Because you'd want separate, coverage for a septic system.
We've got those around here.
Yeah,
so.
Absolutely we do. So private well. How about a guest house?
Okay, got some of those
guest
too.
House,
Yep.
Guest house has AC and electrical and appliances as well. So there's optional coverage to get a guest house covered under those as well. So there's a lot of optional coverages. Really reach out and ask what is available and look at the house that you're buying and seeing really what does it have? Do I want something to help cover that?
Now, so when I'm working with a buyer, the vast majority of these cases, I have to make a recommendation.
Yes.
And there's some things that are the same, and then there's some things that are different. From one company to the next, one policy. Some of the things are, you may not think about it much, but like rekeying.
Yes.
So. How are like Landmark, for instance, what are some things that like you guys do that maybe somebody else doesn't do?
So rekey is actually something we've done for a long time. You have the normal service call fee, and then come out and help rekey that home. Very important to do.
Yes.
Always.
Those keys can be everywhere.
They could have passed out keys to anybody. Yep. So be sure to, and they don't always tell everybody that they move. And so you got to be careful.
We don't want any surprises.
Yes, don't. But so that is something that we've done for a lot of years, and a lot of companies have started doing now. Pretty much as long as I've known Landmark, even before I worked for them, I always have done rekey. Heating and AC tune-ups.
Okay.
So some
that's preventative maintenance stuff.
Yes, those are some things because we want to, if we can prevent some things from going wrong, we want to. It's better for everybody.
What's
right?
What's the old adage? An ounce of cure's worth of
an ounce of upkeep is worth a pound of cure.
There you go. I knew something like that. Got it.
So yeah, my mom used to say that all the time. So that's but yeah, so we want to try and help out with some things like that. Not just when something's wrong, really see value in our services above and beyond just when something is wrong with the home.
Fantastic. So there's a menu of plans. So depending upon what your property calls for. So do you have a guest house? Do you have septic? Do you have a swimming pool? Is going to dictate what are the options that you want to pick.
Yeah.
And then
one more thing, as an agent, what you can do, and you can definitely ask Mark, is if they're putting an offer on one home, the right coverage for that home, if they don't get that home and have to move on to another one, the coverages they need for each home may be different.
Right.
So if you're looking at just one plan and that's the plan I like, it may be different based on.
Right. So a good example is, not forget the swimming pool, but you may have one home that has dual air conditioners versus one that's very different. So, okay, so some great information on home warranties, options and plans and things like that. Again, if you've got some questions, You can ask them right here. We'll answer them on the channel. You can also contact Joe directly, I directly. If I have a question about something, I'll send it on over to Joe. But I thank you for watching today. If you know somebody that's getting ready to buy a home and has some questions about home warranty, please share this with them. If you like what you see, make sure that you're liking it and subscribe to get all the latest information, updates, interviews, and things about the local real estate market. I'm Mark Klebenow with Joe Duffin, and bye for now.